So I had a collection come in, and it was all Kenner's stuff, and they worked at the factory, and they brought in, and there's a prototype.
Wow.
Of the Cherries. It was one of the unproduced figures.
Doing good. How are you guys doing? It's a pretty good turnout, isn't it?
It is. We've had the line backed out this morning, getting out of the cold.
Hey, appreciate it. That's two of them. Y'all have a good one. All right, so we're in Hickory and toy show, man. There's a lot of people, Dan. $250.
Always negotiable.
Okay. What about 180? Think on that.
All right.
I'm gonna be back. Thought on it yet? So I really come out expecting this to be more of a toy show. It seems like it's mostly cards at this point, which is cool. It brought out a lot of people. A card show, or is it cards and toys?
It's cards in this room and toys in the other room.
I am in the wrong room. That makes so much sense. Thank you. Sorry if I take a look at this. I'm ashamed to say I've never played any of the DS Zelda games. You interested in hearing any offers on all the games?
Sure.
110?
Do 125.
Let's do it. You got a bag?
I do not. I actually got a pouch on it.
I'll take a pouch. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate that. Okay. Come to Toy Show, found a couple games. When did they stop doing that, like the real like hair?
74, 75, somewhere in there. These, of course, are 64. They came out in 1960.
Some of the really early G.I. Joes. So there's a really rare Joe when they tried to relaunch the line. It looked like he had a bullet over his head. Do you know his name?
Yeah, Bullet Man.
Bullet Man. Okay. You don't have one of them hiding, do you? Appreciate that. I would be interested in these at 150 for both of them if you're willing to.
I'm at 100 each.
100 each.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Firm on that one.
Pretty firm. I could probably come down and do, at best, 85 each cash. So that's a 15% discount.
170.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be my complete best offer.
I'm completely okay with that. Let's do it. All right, I'm sitting.
If you want to check them,
Well, your man says they're like mints. Is that true?
we can pull them out
Okay.
for the camera.
Oh yeah, let's do it. He's confident, so I'm confident they're gonna be good.
So
Oh man.
that looks good. You can pull that out. And then we've got some manuals here.
Oh, this is getting better and better. A little bit of charge on it.
Probably.
And you guys fired up a game in and everything?
Yeah. I put a game in both of these, played them, made sure they work.
I appreciate that.
This one's, I think, a little bit nicer. No bag for that, though. We got
Oh,
all
well,
the
that changes everything. No, I'm kidding.
know.
I'm kidding.
more manuals and the system. Wow. That one's clean.
Crimson Red,
Yeah,
original
it's a good
DS
system.
Lite. Very minimum, like, wear on it. It looks fantastic. Yeah.
That number and then by 75 and 35. So is that what you'll give him? Okay. So yeah, he'll give you 75.
Man, you're double dipping. You're right in the center, so you're getting the card people and the everybody.
Yeah, I feel like I'm at a good location. I wanted to be in the card room because I got more card stuff, but I feel like I have less competition over here.
How long you been doing cards?
I just started doing cards 3 years ago. Been
Okay.
doing video games for about a year.
Very nice. So what do you think about the current state of Prismatic and?
I think there's a lot of opportunity.
Firm giving, or he's buying this for 70. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks, sir.
You think we're in a bubble, or you think this is just something new that we've never experienced before?
No, we've experienced this before. It's a hype. It's just a hype. It's going to go away.
As soon as Pokemon unleashes the printing presses?
Give it time. Give it a year. We won't be having this conversation.
Yeah, so I own a store that does cards, and I already know we got like a massive restock of it coming at some point. Oh, wow. It's the Booty Shop Pikachu. That is the coolest display I think I've ever seen.
With the Transformers.
G1 Transformers.
Yeah. Did you watch the new movie?
I did.
Did you like it?
I actually enjoyed it. I know I got a lot of bad feedback, but I really thought it was good.
I thought it was good too.
Where'd you get them? That is the coolest display I've ever seen.
I got them from a website. It's called 2D Heroes.
2D Heroes.
Yeah, he does all the 80s properties and stuff like that.
Can I ask you about your Grimlock there?
Uh-huh.
Is that a vintage piece?
No, that's a third party, legend scale.
But they
New
did
age.
it kind of in the dial clone, micro change.
No, it's tune.
Okay.
Yeah, they did it in the tune style. Of course, New Age does it in 4 or 5. You know, they'll do G2, they'll do toy, they'll do tune, they'll do clear, they'll do shattered glass.
I'm not really familiar with that company, but I love the box art.
Yeah.
It gives me that micro change dial clone feel looking at it.
Yeah. I mean, they will get their mileage out of their molds, that's for sure.
That's really cool.
See, I got both jazzes here. I got the tune deco, and I got the more toy apps.
Very nice. What kind of crazy deal can you give me on all of them? I was only interested in Final Fantasy, but
I'll cut it in half, $60.
I am okay with that. Let's do it.
I also have.
I should have waited. I should have found out what was behind the door number 3 first.
No, that's all I got. Okay.
Okay. Very cool.
Unless you're interested in Wonder Swan.
You have the player?
No, I just got the Mega Man.
Oh.
And,
I would need the game system.
yeah, that's
I don't have one right now. You don't have a bag, do you?
Oh, hold on, I'm so sorry.
No, nobody's got bags. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, man, thank
Good
you.
seeing you. Well, I did not intend to buy all these Famicom games. So when I was a kid, Dan, my first experience with transforming robots in the 80s was GoBots.
Well, the Transformers, they weren't originally Transformers. They were from a different company, weren't
Yeah, they were from Japan. You had Dial Clone and Micro Change, owned by Takara. And Hasbro went to a toy show in Japan, saw all these amazing toys. It was like, we need a hot property. So they brought it over, named it, rebranded Transformers. But before that happened, GoBots made it to market before Transformers and Hasbro made it to market. It was a competing company. You had Tonka putting these guys out. I was so into these, but then as soon as Transformers hit the market, I was out. It was all about Transformers. Blake, I didn't even look up who it was. Blake's Toy Chest. Where did you get this lot of GoBots?
Just from a collection. That's all the guys doubles and stuff.
I should have known whose booth this was when I saw the amount of quality vintage toys.
Hey, I got something I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
So I had a collection come in, and it was all Kenners and stuff, and they worked at the factory, and they brought in, and there's a prototype.
Wow.
Of Cheerios. It was one of the unproduced figures.
Did they do prototype the missiles and everything?
I believe they did the weapons for them. I'm not sure.
It was just a bare bones figure.
Bare bones figure.
That's still wild.
That was just one of the prototypes. I left the other
Are you
one.
keeping that for personal or are you selling it?
Sold it to him.
This
Yeah,
guy,
he got-
okay.
Had about 3.
That's pretty wild. I've never seen that.
That's a swap thing, prototypes and unpainted figures and weapons and stuff like that too.
That's pretty cool, dude. So what's the big banger item you got out here this weekend? Is this all you all the way around?
Yeah, here, all the way over here. I think the biggest thing I got is I got part of that fit.
Okay. Any video games hiding under the table like last time?
Not this time. Like I said, I told people $600. And no one's picked
Has
it
anybody
up.
offered you 400 yet?
No, not yet.
400?
Not yet.
All right, I'll wait. Now that's something I haven't seen for a long time. Do you remember American Gladiators?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Do you remember the action figures? It's before your time, I'm sure. The clear bubbles, the cards look great. Listen, I used to, you might have to edit this out, but I used to have the biggest crush when I was a kid on Zap. Biggest crush. Feels like it has the thermos in it. How much are you asking for this stuff? Hey, how you doing? Everything here? May I look at it?
These are fake boxes, but
Oh.
game.
Oh, I got you. I think the plastic threw me off. It kind of looked right. Thank you for telling me.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have the Majora's Mask inside the box? I got a weird question for you, and you probably tell me no. This doesn't really match. Would you be willing just to sell this lid? Because I have one that needs a lid.
I'll leave the lid on there.
I understand. Yeah, I appreciate y'all letting us look at it.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
So I recently bought a Nintendo 64 complete in box,
Oh, okay.
and the lid is broken off of it. So I have the lid, it's just the little hinge part that locks it in place broke.
Oh, jeez.
So I just need that lid. I want it to be original.
I'm a big gem collector from Mattel back in the early 70s when I was a kid. And I got a boatload. And anyway, I saw this guy.
Sorry.
Now the original mold was from Big Jim for the tiger, and here he is here. Now, I think that is from the mold probably because it looks a lot like it. I'm not sure, but I picked him up.
It looks exactly like it. I don't think it's the mold from Big Jim though.
I don't think so, but
It's
it
not
looks
the
awesome.
original mold, I don't
But
think.
that is where, like Pan 4 and Battle Cat originally came from.
Mattel would just repaint stuff, man. It's genius. They
Yep.
do that with toys all the time.
Yep. Let's just paint it green and purple.
Do you remember Robin Hood? What was the Robin Hood movie called?
Oh, yeah.
Something
So the
Robin
Robin
Hood-
Hood with Kevin Costner.
Yep.
So they made the toys for that, and the treehouse is actually the Ewok Village treehouse.
They just redid it.
Just redid it and added a few little things to it. Just changed a little bit of the appearance, but it's the same mold.
Yeah. They do that with so many toys.
Yeah.
If you
It's
look
always-
closely, you'll see it.
They recycle. So they're good about
It's kind of
doing
like the voice actor for Starscream. He was in so many cartoons.
Yeah.
And as a child, I never realized that it's the same voice. But
that. Exactly.
hey, thank you, man.
Hey, man, you guys take care.
See ya. So when the 1986 Transformer movie came out, they had two figures because you had Hot Rod, and this was his after he got the Matrix of Leadership,
Yeah.
become Rodimus. And I remember this was the only one I could find. I couldn't find a Hot Rod. I wanted a Hot Rod, so I got him. And my friend down the road had Hot Rod, and I was super jealous the whole time. This guy sucked compared to Hot Rod.
Well, a lot of fans had a lot of bad feedback for Rodimus, didn't they?
I think some of the whininess of his character arc, but as I'm older, I respect him a little bit more. He's still really whiny, but I still don't respect the toy that much. I feel like I've done pretty good. Have I bought any toys while I've been out here, or has it just been video games?
Just games so far.
Listen, that's a win for me. I struggle at these toy shows.
Yeah, don't jinx yourself.
That G1 Galvatron looked really good, but as I come around the side, you'll see it.
I thought you were looking at the Proton pack first.
No. I actually have a Proton pack. There used to be like a live action kids show back in the day on like ABC or CBS.
Sure.
And they had two detectives and a gorilla, and they were ghost detectives, and they were called the Ghostbusters.
Oh.
So when this got big in the 80s after the movies and the cartoon lines and stuff was getting launched, they wanted to capitalize on the fact they owned the name the Ghostbusters. So they launched their own cartoon, their own toy line, and these guys had to rename their toy line the Real Ghostbusters.
No way. That's
Yeah, it was kind of like a Scooby-Doo spin-off Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed it more than that cartoon alliteration. What me and Todd were just talking about, that is literally the Ewok Village playset we were talking about. Right there. Sherwood Forest playset is made from the mold from the Ewok Village. Is it just sitting here? Label's rough, no manual, but That's a highly sought after Sega Genesis game. Is there any way you'll sell Zap by yourself? Or do you have any room on any of this?
I do have room on it, but I'd like to sell it as a set.
Okay. What about the Sherwood Forest? How complete is it?
It's 100% complete. Paper instructions, even the coupon certificate, and it's got all the figures complete inside.
Really?
Every figure they made on it.
Wow. Any kind of bundle and save?
Yeah. What do I got on that? 400?
400. I'm kind of way off on this one though, just because I just really want Zap. What's your absolute best you can do on a set like that?
On this set right here, so I've got 7.
Takes up a lot of real estate in the truck or trailer.
I mean, I do 5. I knock off 200.
5 for the whole set.
I mean, this was European. That was because Irwin was. So that's what makes it.
So there was no release of the.
They had a different version of this in the U.S., but it wasn't to this.
Are all these European? Or?
No, these are American. But
would you sell the figures as a set?
Yeah, I'll sell the figures. Go $100 on them.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, dude. What's the best you can do on the Sherwood Forest?
I got 400. Yeah, I do 300.
I'll take them both. Thank you. Might have to make a trip to the car. What's up, dude? How you doing?
What up, man?
What up, man? I'm not even in my uniform. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that, dude.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. No, I'm selling, man.
Yeah, you're good, man.
We're having our second child. My wife's ready.
Listen, how much room you got in that backpack, man? I'm so excited about this.
Look, but what is this? This is sweet.
This Sherwood Forest. It was actually made from the mold from the Ewok village from Return of the Jedi.
So that's all the figures complete. And then here's the instructions. And then it's got a certificate thing.
Everything's in there. I see some of the stuff. Yep. Thank you, man. Where are you based out of?
Man, this is all from my house.
Really? Are you local?
Yeah, I'm about 30 minutes away.
I own a shop called Gamers Alley, man. Okay. You should bring some stuff by. I would love to buy from you.
Yeah, man.
Is this the whole collection?
No, I've got some more stuff in my garage. This is what I have left. I mean, I probably had 35 totes. My house is filled up.
Starts to take over the whole.
Are you in North Carolina?
Yeah, you know where Gastonia is?
Yes.
We're right in Gastonia.
Give me your number.
Sure. Please give me a call.
I will.
Well, I wasn't going to buy toys, but come on, man. It's Sherwood Forest. I said I came for video games, but you know.
Yeah.
You know what was going to happen. I don't know if I'm more excited about this or Zap. If I had to live with one and not the other, I think I'm going with Zap, to be honest with you. If you see Angie, you never saw me here, okay? You definitely didn't see me with toys. Hey, Wes. Doing good. What year is this from? This is Wes, the old owner of this whole toy show. It's from when?
Late 50s, early 60s. I picked it up. I've been. It's a very special one. I've been after that one for about 4 months.
I just noticed the not for sale.
I bought it to put in my toy museum.
Okay. And is that in Hillsville?
Yeah. No, that's in Floyd.
Okay. Well, how's the Hillsville show going?
It's for a little small show of less than 100 tables. Things are going well.
That's good. So good to see you, man.
Bless you, man.
Thank you. You remember the Crash Test Dummies?
No. Oh yeah. Yeah, I do.
They had that whole play set. You just like crash the cars and everything would fly apart.
That's so cool.
Evel Knievel. When I was a little boy, like the biggest star was Evel Knievel. Like you couldn't wait till Saturday night something Evel Knievel would be on.
Cobra Kai's been actually one of the best shows.
Yeah, it's a really good show.
It was one of the only YouTube Red shows that got picked up by a network.
So you know the kid with the mohawk?
Yeah.
What's his name from the show? Can't think of it right now, but he's one of the main characters.
Yeah.
If you look at one of our YouTube shorts, he's actually shopping in our booth in Raleigh last year. How'd you wind up with these?
Right place, right time, to be quite honest. They were taking down the display, and I was there, and I asked the lady, and she said I could have them. Now, I know most of the time they destroy stuff.
Yep.
But this case, I just happened to be there, and they let me have them. I walked out with them. So,
Dude,
'cause I've had them ever since. They've been in my possession the whole time.
Just finally time to let them go.
I figured at some point I'd put them up on a wall somewhere, right? I put them up on a wall in my Star Wars room, but I don't have any room for them. If I had to get them out and show them, they haven't been out of the box there in probably 15 years anymore.
What offers have you gotten on it?
Somebody offered me like $200 for the lot. I do know that one of them, the Darth Vader one here, sold for something like $160, just the one. And I'm not expecting to get $160 for each of them.
Right.
But I would like
But
to
not
sell them.
200 for the whole lot?
Well, I'd like to sell them the lot. I'd like to sell all of them, just because I think it'd be a shame to have 6 of them not be together. I think that may be the only 6 in existence. I don't know. You know, there's only like 1,500 Target stores.
That is true.
Only some of them would have had full display.
I mean, even if there was 1,500 saved by now, this is from...
I think there's 1,900 now, actually. I looked it up at one point. There's only 1,900 stores now, but I think there would have been probably less
back then.
And not all the stores had the set. And how many of those got out of the store? I don't know.
No, they probably got destroyed mostly. Definitely agree with you.
Rare, but I was just hoping to get a decent amount. I wouldn't tell you sure what they're worth, but I figured they're worth something to somebody.
Listen, this is probably the most underrated Star Wars movie.
I love Revenge of the Sith. I really enjoyed it a lot. You know?
Did you watch Revenge of the Sith? They crap on it, but I thought it was great.
I think it's a good movie.
Listen, always had the high ground. It taught me that. Hey, thank you again, guys.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you.